Okay, we're looking at the geometry review packet problems number 11 through 20. I have a drawing of the problem, and it tells us that I have line A, B, C, where B is the midpoint. What does it mean to be a midpoint? In the middle. It creates two equal pieces. They told me AB is worth 6, so BC is worth how much? 6. So how far is it from A to C? 12. Excellent job. Everyone good with that? All right, let's do number 12. Okay, same thing. B is the midpoint, so it's in the middle. They told me that AB is 3x plus 20 and BC is 50. What do we know about AB and BC? If B is in the middle, what do we know? They're both equal to each other. Okay, so I'm going to write the equation 3x plus 20 equals 50. Now what would you like me to do? Subtract 20 from both sides. Excellent, I get 30. 3x equals 30. X equals 10. Okay, did the question ask for x? Okay, so I can stop. What I want you to do is be very careful on your final exam, because sometimes they'll ask for the length of AB. And if it's multiple choice, 10 would be one of the answers, but that's x. That's not really the length of AB. So make sure you read the question carefully. That's kind of how they get you on those multiple choice questions. Okay, number 13. Let's keep it going. AB is 4x plus 20, and BC is 6x minus 30. What do we know about AB and BC? They're equal. Okay, so I'm going to show that. 4x plus 20 equals 6x minus 30. What would you like me to do? Minus 20 from both sides, okay? So that leaves me with 4x equals 6x minus 50. You could have also moved the 4x. There's lots of different orders. What would you like me to do next? Okay, if I move the 4x, remember that makes this a blank side. I never want a blank side. So let me move the 6x. So minus the 6x, and I get negative 2x equals negative 50. So what does x equal? Equals 25, because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay, just in case. There you go. I divided by negative 2. Everyone okay with that? All right, keep on moving. Number 14 is the absolute hardest one. You really want to make sure that you have an illustration and you think it through. Okay, so I have my illustration. I have A, B, C. I know that AB is 5x plus 30, and I know that AC is 12x plus 10. Now, what could I label BC? What could I label BC? Who knows? Excellent. Why can I call it 5x plus 30? Because they're the same, because B is in the middle. So this equals this, okay? Now, who can tell me the equation that I would write? Now I have a part whole. So what's the first part? I'm sorry, can you say that again? Okay, 5x plus 30 plus 5x plus 30. Excellent. Keep going, you got 12x plus 10. Excellent. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to combine like terms. 5x and 5x is 10x. And I'm combining like terms because they're on the same side. 30 plus 30 is 60 equals 12x plus 10. What would you like me to move? Go ahead, Richie. Okay, I'm going to move the 10x. And I subtracted because it was positive. So to move it, I need to make it negative. And because that cancels and makes a 0. 6 equals 2x plus 10. What would you like me to do now? Excellent. Subtract 10 from both sides. I'm going to have to carry my work over here because I ran out of room. So 50 equals 2x. Then what do I do? Divide by 2. X equals 25. Am I done? Did it ask for x or something else? I'm done because it asked for x. Excellent job. Okay, so now we're on number 15. I have line EFGH, so EFGH. They told me EF and GH are the same. They're equal. Can you tell me two other lines that would be equal? FG equals FG because it overlaps, okay? All right, let me get you started. What if I said EG? What is equal to EG? F what? Excellent. Good job. FH. Okay, we good with that? Okay. All right, so I think I want to keep this. Yes, I want to keep that page. Sorry. Okay, so now they told me EF equals GH. EH is worth 50. EH is worth 50. And FG is 36. I'm going to call this X because I don't know. So what am I going to call this? Okay, so if this is X, what is this going to be? X, because remember, they're the same. They told me that EF was equal to GH. Okay, so what's X plus X? Okay, so 2X plus 36 has to total what? 50. Excellent job. Excellent. Okay, you're going faster than I can write. Hold on, hold on. All right, subtract 36. So 2X equals 14. Divide by 2. X equals 7. All right, but the question asks, how big is EG? Okay, so if X is worth how much? 7, and then I travel another 36, how far did I go? 43. Okay, you guys get that? I traveled 7, and then I traveled another 36, so I went 43 spaces. Are we good? Okay, all right. Moving on, we're on number 16. This is angle 1, this is angle 2. Okay, first of all, what type of angle is this? A straight angle. What is a straight angle worth? 180. Okay. So this is also a part hole. The hole is 180 degrees. What is part 1 worth? 125 degrees. And what is part 2 worth? Do we know? So we're going to put an X because we don't know. All right, what would you like me to do? Okay, and when I subtract what I get, take out your calculators if you need to. What do I get? Excellent. 55. Don't forget your degrees. Okay? Are we good? Everyone okay with that one? All right, moving on. 17. We're going to use the same picture. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 1 and angle 2 add up to how much? I heard it. 180. Because this straight line is a straight angle and it's worth 180. I think of it this way too. This kind of like the whole protractor. Okay, so they told me this is 4x plus 20, and they told me this is x plus 10. What's my equation? 4x plus 20 plus x plus 10. Remember, if you forget, you can put a 1 there because it's 1x. All right, how many x's do I have? 5x plus how much? 30 equals what? Keep going. Subtract 30. I get 5x equals 150. What would you like me to do? Divide by 5. Okay, what do I get? How many times does 5 go into 15? 3, and then slap on that 0, 30. Okay, and it asks for x, right? So I can stop. Okay, ready for number 18? We good? Okay. Number 18. Again, it adds up to 180. I have 6x plus 38, and I have 4x plus 22. Okay, what is my equation going to be? 6x plus 38. Yep. Equals 180. Part plus part equals whole. Okay, what is that? 10x. Whoa, whoa, what's 38 plus 22? Oh, you're right. It's 60. Hold on. I did it too fast in my head. Okay, equals 180. Keep going. Okay, I'm going to subtract 60. 10x equals 120. Remember, when you divide by 10, you can just drop a 0 or move the decimal one place. We're going to drop a 0. X equals 12. What did the question ask for, though? What did the question ask for? Of angle 1. This is where they're going to get you. You're going to stop on a multiple choice question and see, oh, 12. Okay, that's it. But you didn't answer the question. All right, so we got to plug it in, plug it in. Here we go. 6 times 12 is how much? 6 times 12. 72 plus 38. Well, 2 plus 8 is 10. Plus 30 is 40. 40 plus 70 is how much? 110 degrees. Are we good? Yes? All we had to do was plug it in. Okay? So make sure before you select your answer, you read the question again and you answered what they were asking for. Okay, because that's nothing annoying. You know what I mean? Because you actually knew how to do the math. You just didn't read the question all the way. And yet you won't get any credit. Okay, what type of angle is this? It's a right angle because it said it used the word perpendicular. Okay, so therefore it's a right angle. Okay, and they told me that angle ABC is 2x plus 20. And they told me that angle CBD is 6x plus 40. Who can write me an equation? What would my equation be? Okay, 2x plus 20 plus 6x plus 40 equals 90. Part plus part equals whole. Okay, 6 plus 2, 2 plus 6. 8x plus 60 equals 90. I'm going to subtract 60 from both sides. 8x equals 30. Divide by 8. Notice it says 30 divided by 8. That's how you type it in your calculator. And what do we get? 3.75. Don't round on me. Okay, 3.75. Okay, that is part 19A. How would I do 19B? What do I need to do? Plug it in. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 times 3.75 plus 20. That is 7.5 plus 20, which is what? But it's 3.75. Okay, 27.5. You can't just do 2 times 3. You have to do it times the 3.75. Okay, so if I had $3.75 and you gave me another $3.75, 3 and 3 is 6. 75 cents and 75 cents is another $1.50. Okay, is everyone good? One problem to go. We good? Okay, let's do number 20. Okay. Vertical angles are what's going to help me on this problem. Okay? What is the vertical of this location? I heard it. 3x. Okay, now, if you notice, oh, sorry, let me pick a different color. If you notice what I highlighted, how many degrees is that? 180. Write me an equation. What's my equation? 3x plus 4x plus 40 equals 180. This is going to help us solve the majority of the problem. 7x plus 40 equals 180. What would you like me to do? Subtract 40. Those vertical angles are going to be important. They show up in proofs and everywhere else. 7x equals 140. How many times does 7 go into 14? 2 times, bring down that 0, 20. X equals 20. Okay, now I need to find y. Here's y. Who is y's vertical? Who is y's vertical? 4x. So y and 4x are the same because they're vertical angles. Okay? What did we say x was worth? 20. So what is y going to be? 80. Okay? If you need to see any of this again, the recording will be on YouTube.